And we're next going to hear from Michael. You may have heard of Michael.
Hello. So I actually had not planned to tell a story, and I'm still not sure how this ends, so let's see how this goes. Should be interesting. So let this be an inspiration and lesson to you. It can go fine even if you have no clue where it's headed. Or well, we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, I have a really bad habit. And my really bad habit is getting way too worked up over the wrong things. I get really too worked up over things that I shouldn't be worked up about, and often don't get worked up enough about the things that I should be worried about. And my family would tell you this, my friends would tell you this, and certainly my ex-girlfriends would tell you this. And so it was with The Dancer. So in 2008, on Match.com, yes, on Match.com, I met a dancer. And she's not in this room tonight, but some of you who are in this room know her. And so we met after chatting a bit and hitting it off online, we met for drinks at a bar in Portland where she lived. And she's actually by day a teacher, by night a dancer, but not that kind of a dancer, or at least not exactly that kind of a dancer. And so we met and had a wonderful dinner and chatted, and I discovered that she wasn't just a teacher, but she danced with a local community dance company that would occasionally do burlesque. And I was just a simple boy who grew up in a simple state of Arkansas and didn't really get that burlesque and stripping are really quite different. I mean, yes, there's tits and ass involved in both, but really burlesque is campy, it's theatrical. It's not just about parts in someone's face to get money, but I didn't really get that. And we'll come back to how that was a bit of an issue, but I just want to say that we had a great first date, and we agreed that for our second date, I, a non-dancer, and she, essentially a professional dancer, very, very good, we decided, wouldn't it be fun to go swing dancing for our second date? Yeah, and so at the time it seemed like a great idea, but as the day got closer and closer, I realized I can't swing dance. And she told me, by the way, this place we're going, Empire Dine and Dance, I've got a lot of guy friends there who I normally dance with, so I'll dance a little bit with you, but for a lot of the night, I'm gonna be dancing with them and you just do your own thing. And I thought, okay, this could be interesting. So I got more nervous, and finally the day arrived, and I left campus. I'm a college professor, for those who don't know. I left campus early, came home, and I told people I was working from home, but what I actually did was opened up my laptop and went to YouTube and found every instructional video I could find on swing dancing. And by myself, in an image that I hope none of you will ever actually have a chance to see, by myself, I practiced the sweetheart and the belly rub and all those things by myself. And at some point, I saw the sheer absurdity of this, and I realized in a few hours, there's no way that I'm going to develop the skills to rival the men who are very experienced with whom she's been dancing. This is silly. I just need to relax. And that was probably the best decision I ever made. We met for the date, and actually, once I told her, I'm really nervous, but I'm not gonna try to compete. I'm just gonna relax and have fun, and what will be will be. It was one of the best dates I ever had. We had a blast because we both relaxed. Now, for my friends who are thinking, maybe I learned some valuable lesson from this that will lead me to relax and chill, don't fucking kid yourself. I'm still me. I'm still tightly wound, but at least that night I relaxed and had a blast. Now, a few things to wrap up. For our third date, we went salsa dancing, which didn't go quite so well. I still recall at one point, she asked me quite seriously, Michael, do you want me to dance to the beat of the music or the beat that you're dancing to? And it just went downhill from there. And that wasn't even the biggest problem. The biggest problem, and here I reveal something that's actually not that savory about myself. I have a jealous nature. And to be a jealous man dating a female burlesque dancer is not the best combination. I mean, she tried to explain to me that at the Nutcracker Burlesque, when I come out into the audience and sit on the young men's lap, it's not a lap dance. And I get now the important distinction between light, flirtatious, playful sitting on the lap and lap dance, but at the time, these were indistinguishable. And so the jealousy it got out of hand, and eventually the relationship unraveled. But even though that didn't work out, I made a lot of friends of hers who were in the burlesque company, and I've learned a lot about burlesque. I've chilled on burlesque. I've been to many shows by her friends. And so even though we don't have a relationship, I've made some wonderful friends of hers who are now my friends, most of whom, men and women, I've seen in their underwear. And that's okay. Thanks.